and welcome to a brand new preview episode for Black on Black Cinema. This is preview episode 57, Top 5. So, I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with Micah.
Hey.
Rob.
Yo.
And Terrence.
What up?
All right, so we're back. Obviously, this is the 2015, right? Did this come out?
14, I believe.
Came out the very end of last year, right? 2014, film directed and starring Chris Rock and Rosario Dawson. So here is a bit of that trailer right now.
What's up? This is Andre Allen, and when I listen to satellite radio, I listen to Sirius Hits 1.
That's good. Just make it a little funnier.
Funnier?
Put a little stank on it.
Stank.
Nice and funny. Go.
What's up, mother? This is Andre Allen. Or scratch my nuts, that is.
First take was good.
In 2005, Time magazine voted today's guest the funniest man in America. By 2010, the former stand-up hit it big with Hammy the Bear 1, 2, and 3.
You got hammer time. It's hammer time.
You can also see him getting married to reality star Erica Long.
Where's my kiss?
Do we have to do this on camera?
Not on camera, it doesn't exist.
I don't feel like doing funny movies anymore. I don't feel funny.
Save some of that stuff for your Times interview.
I just want a decent story. You give me a couple of really honest things, I will be more than fair.
This is Chelsea Brown. She's doing a story on me. No snitching.
Come to me, baby girl. I'm gonna turn over like an apple pie.
You know what? You just ate an apple pie, you fat mother.
I love myself. Things are changing. You need to wake up and smell the progress.
No. You things never change.
Thank God things change.
Look at this black man trying to get a cab in New York City. Taxi, yeah! Do you think the wedding is hurting me?
Are you kidding me? Andre, this thing flops. We could be talking Dancing with the Stars, man. Hold on. What is going on? Where's Andre running to?
Zoolander's in the conference room.
Ben Stiller's in the conference. These white people don't tell me.
Why don't you just skip the hack questions and go right to something good?
All right. How come you're not funny anymore?
Everybody's funny or drunk. You ever see Oprah drunk? She's hysterical.
This my town. Anything you need, you let a brother know. Weed, drink, serve. You want some of that, sir?
I got married a lot of times. I wasn't into the wedding. I should have been into the guy, as you should be into the girl.
My top 5 is Jay, Nas, Scarface, Rakim, and then I might let Biggie get in there. My 6th man's LL Cool J. Before the show!
Hey, Dre, you mind if I get some of them hangers, man? I need some wood and hang. Oh, damn it. They got the lock on them. They got the lock on them. They hip to your boy.
Okay, there's a trailer for Top 5. Should be a lot of fun for us to do. Make sure you check it out. You can rent it all over the place now. It just came out on DVD, so look forward to that episode next week. So let's put the 15-minute timer on and do our random topic of the week, which is going to be...
So back in December, Chris Rock explained that black progress is a myth and that the real change is that white people are less crazy.
I kind of love this theory.
/fact. In an interview with New York Magazine, Rock said, quote, "When we talk about race relations in America or racial progress, it's all nonsense. There are no race relations. White people were crazy. Now they're not as crazy. To say that black people have made progress would be to say that they deserved what happened to them before." He goes on to say that to say Obama is progress is saying that he is the first black person that is qualified to be president. That's not black progress. That's white progress. He has a little more.
That's a fucking great point.
He goes on, but I'll end it there and open it up to everyone else. Look, I mean, that's some pretty insightful shit. Yeah,
I can't.
I
do not disagree with anything he said.
Nope.
No, I mean, but therein lies the question, right? So we all agree with it. Then why do we accept the terms like, we're progressing? I mean, I guess it's always, what he's saying is 100% true. But normally when people say progress, they normally say the progression of the United States, not like necessarily 100% black progress that Obama made as president. But the larger point is when people talk about the United States, they really mean white America, right?
Yes. It's a power thing. I mean, you can look at like gay marriage. Oh, they're making progress. No, they're still the same. It's everybody else around them that's making progress and being able to fucking accept them.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is a very insightful way of looking at it that's not black progress. I mean, we certainly as black folks have made progress, but in those avenues that he's specifically talking about, Frederick Douglass could have been president. In a different universe B, because we're talking about it, look forward, universe B, he could have been president. If all things being relative, he was smart enough, he certainly was, articulate enough and all those other things, and certainly less qualified.
He was well spoken.
Yeah. No less qualified to be president than anybody else at the time, but because he was black, no. So, yeah, I mean, it is an interesting topic.
It's an interesting viewpoint because it's a viewpoint that that viewpoint didn't come to me.
Yeah, no, me either.
Like we see how media is framed and certain language that's used, and it makes it seem like we are the ones who have to overcome everything, and we do, but
we have to overcome the shittiness of white people.
Right. It will be a lot easier. It will be a lot easier for the oppressors to stop oppressing than it would be the people who are oppressed to overthrow the oppressors.
And that usually requires violence.
Unfortunately.
Of some kind. Everyone fights back. And this goes back to like the myth of black on black violence. Like, it's just violence, just like there's white on white violence, just because it's just violence. It's just where you are and you attack those around you. You're not going to go across town to go mess with people that you don't live around. But that myth of black on black violence is used to push us down and say, hey, look at what you people do. You need to overcome your own things before we help you, which is horse shit.
Right.
And our black leaders say that shit. Like black people who are not in positions of authority, but who are influential black people. They say that. Even people who aren't as influential but have some sort of influence because they are on CNN, Don Lemon, and had a hit TV show in the 80s, Bill Cosby. They tell us that we need to change our lives. We need to change the way that we act. And look,
Anthony Mackie.
And look, some of them, some people do, but it's not all us, man. And the way that Lemon and Cosby and Mackie, to an extent, are portraying this as if it's all our fault. You're coming off, Morgan Freeman. You're coming off as if we choose to be placed in certain situations.
Right.
Nobody chooses to live in squalor and have to try and rise above that shit because it'll make you a better person. Guess what? I would rather be a despicable human being living large because it's easier to do.
Yeah, it's it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
When they say these things, they never bring the context into which we live in these situations. It's not like we didn't choose to live in these situations. These situations were created for us.
Right.
Like this entire country. This country was formed by white people. It
built
came
on
over,
the back
it
of
was
slave
built
labor.
on the back of slave labor. They came from Europe. They killed the Native Americans. So they killed them. Okay, now we need somebody to work for us. They got us from fucking Africa. We built the country pretty much.
Yeah.
And we were slaves for 300 some odd years. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Get over it.
Could you imagine? Like
you. Well, not only that, not just get over it, but we used you for all this free labor, built these massive fortunes, and now you're free, and you're free to do these things, to gain your own fortune. By the way, why haven't you already caught up to us? You had a 300 year.
Did you see the comic I posted a while back? And it showed a black guy in chains, and a white guy shoving the black guy down, climbing up on his back and reaching his ledge, and then getting up on a ledge, and a black guy saying, "Hey, can you give me a hand up?" He's like, "No, I got up here on my own. You get up here on your own."
I mean, can you imagine? Like, can you imagine if you are in your house, someone kicks in your door, throws you out, blows up your house, grabs a different person and says, "Build me a better house," and then once you're done, go away? I just
no, and then complain about why are you standing outside?
Why are you standing there?
Yeah, why are you standing outside loitering? Yeah, no, why are you standing outside of my nice house loitering?
Right.
Build a house.
Build your own fucking house.
Like, but I'm really tired and I'm 80 now.
It's like, nah,
get over it.
After slavery, they put us into prisons because what did they do after slavery? It was like, okay, you're free, but hey, you can't pay this bullshit.
Reconstruction. And
you can't pay this bullshit ticket, so we're going to throw you in jail.
Debtor's prison.
Debtor's prison. That stopped in like 1945.
It's back. It's back now.
I just read that shit not too long ago. So they did that, and then we got the right to vote in 65. We literally have had 50 years to work with. I mean, there was like Black Wall Street in 1920 and all that. And that was
but that's very few.
Right, that was one fucking instance. That was black money going in and out, going into one fucking community in like Utah or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And guess what happened to that? Bunch of white motherfuckers burned that shit to the ground.
Yep.
Thanks. Like, come on, man.
But that's the thing is if you're
that's
talking,
just infuriating.
Well, it is infuriating, and if you talk about, like being rich, like, oh, well, there's some people who are rich that are black. What's the problem? There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Wealth you cannot get rid of, as Chris Rock says in one of his jokes. Rich you can get rid of with a crazy coke habit and a weekend in Vegas. Wealth you can't shake. You can't spend enough money. Bill Gates has wealth. His family will never be able to shake that level of wealth. You would have to just be like, I'm going to invest all my money into this business I know is going to fail in order to lose that money. So just living their lives, they will be fine. We don't have that. We don't have generation upon generation of numerous wealthy black people in this country. We just don't.
Yeah.
We have people who are doing pretty well, but we don't have people. How many black billionaires are there? My guess is less than 5. My guess is less than 5.
Didn't somebody just hit that billionaire status?
Michael
Jordan.
Yeah. And what did he have to do? Of course. What did he have to do? He had to fucking play a sport.
Fucking shooking job for these.
That's right.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're entertainers. Like, you can entertain us. We'll pay you for that. But outside of that, you got to make your own way.
Yeah.
That's basically.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
I mean, Oprah, she was an entertainer. She's a billionaire, but she had a television show.
And she really did. And she really did have to bust her ass to do it.
She had to make it on her own. She really did. I mean, in fairness to her, look, Michael Jordan got paid a ton of money, and the dude has amazing talent. He's a dickbag, but he has amazing talent and all that. But Oprah's story is even more interesting because it wasn't like she was playing basketball or anything like that. She just started a talk show that just got popular. Basketball players already made tens of millions of dollars by the time Jordan came around. So it wasn't like, oh, they only paid him $50 an hour and he just somehow made it and did reinvesting. No. I mean, he's made most of his money from Reebok and Nike and, all these contracts he has. And, I mean, shit, he still has
$200 fucking shoes.
Yeah. No. Look, I don't wear basketball.
Just lick them.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They got the
gum bottoms.
The icy gum bottoms.
Them niggas was trolling. They were fucking trolling.
I don't think they were.
I think they were. There's no way.
I think they believe that is how cool those shoes are.
Stupid.
But yeah, I think ultimately Chris Rock is 100% correct. I think white people have stopped being as blatantly racist. And again, I don't think all white people are racist. I think that would be a silly thing. That would be as silly as saying all black people can play basketball. Micah can't.
Nope.
Neither can I. But I do think there is a level of treating black people less shitty, at least from the public sphere, that's happening, that is allowing us to, quote unquote, progress in this country or to even things out a little bit more. But we're far from done. Far from done.
Yeah, they're the gatekeepers.
They are. When they stop becoming the gate, when they stop being the gatekeepers, that is when you will see some level of change. But even still, whoever's at the top is always going to be the gatekeepers for everyone else on the bottom.
Stop locking me out of your gas station because you thought I was in there earlier stealing stuff. You fucking son of a bitch.
That's a very specific situation.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Were you selling crack or no?
No, I was just going to the gas station and he fucking locked the door because he said I was in there earlier and I stole something, and I literally was not there at all that day.
God damn.
Wow.
I was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, you steal something? I'm like, fuck.
Yes. Right here.
So
I kind of like the fact that he thought you were just a different black person. That's kind of funny.
That's what I'm saying.
We all look alike.
We all look alike.
All thugs. Every last one of you.
Bitch.
I mean, is there anything else left to say about this?
I mean,
thanks, Chris Rock, for pointing that shit
really.
out.
Yeah.
Because that was insightful as fuck.
I said this a couple episodes ago. Like, we can't do it by ourselves.
Nope.
Like, the people that don't deal with the bullshit are the ones that are going to have to be like, hey, this is fucked up.
That's why we protest, to get their attention.
That's what I'm like, we can't do it. Like, we can protest all we want. If it's just us, go fuck yourself.
And that's why everybody's like, stop getting in the way. Go protest on the side. Like, that's not the point. The point is to get in your way.
We need you reasonable white
go
folks.
protest on the side.
So we can ignore you easier.
That's what people were saying. They're like, stop blocking traffic. I'm like, fucking no.
It's like, all you white people that are reasonable. Yeah.
And there are a lot of you out there.
And you all listen to this show.
Maybe.
All of them.
Andy.
There's one.
No, that's reasonable.
Look,
He's white.
He's as reasonable
Did you see
as
his
we gonna
son's
get.
name?
Henry.
No. DeBrickashanathan.
Yeah, DeBrickashanathan. You better name your son DeBrickashanathan. That's a fact.
Yeah. Help us out. Throw us a bone.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it.
So we can put it in our noses.
Stick it in our hair to see if it falls out.
God damn it. All right, that is it.
With that.
God damn it. All right, that's it for us. Make sure, we don't say this enough, but we are part of the Nerdpocalypse Network. Make sure you go to thenerdpocalypse.com. Sign up for our premium content. If you like listening to us talk about black movies, we talk about a lot of other things like comic book movies and video games.
Action movies.
Politics. We have a new show called Look Forward that I host that's very good. And we talk about a whole lot of stuff. And if you sign up for our premium content, it's $5 a month or $50 for the whole year. And you get 7 shows. We have 7 total shows, and 3 of them are under the premium banner. So, but yeah, we have a shit ton of things. So look forward to that, and we would very, very much appreciate it. All right. We will see you guys next week for episode 57, Top 5.
See ya.
Adios.
Bye.